G'day, and welcome back to your daily dose of Karens. Kevin's and no good, idiotic public freakouts here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you, you still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. This lady chose to make a racist comment of saying you should go back to your country, and this guy was not having it.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna tell me how you what to do?
No, you're a grown-ass lady. You're wasting your own time. Get back to your car. E, tell me to get back to my country again.
No.
Say that. Go back to your car. Go back to your car. Go back to your car.
Let it go. He's a little punk.
Why? You gotta say, tell me to go back to my country? This ain't a race. What you talking about?
But you're sitting there
So go back to your car. That's because you want to say you want to run your
You're not just sitting there. You're not even using the sidewalk.
I'm waiting for my girlfriend. I don't know what she does.
That's cool.
I don't know what she got to do.
Really?
So go to your car. Go to your what? Everybody else see what? Told you to go back to my car.
I'll be honest with you.
What?
I see you on the street. You don't. I
What?
don't say
See me on the
that.
street and do something.
Oh, I
Then
want to
do
do
something.
now.
Then do it.
Why not?
Ain't nobody stopping
You're
you.
gonna call the cops?
Do.
Pussy.
You're the one that's running me.
What's going on here, man?
What?
Let's all be peaceful.
Get out in front of my store and call the cops. Call it on him. You leave. You leave.
I swear, whenever someone just says something that they know is wrong, when they get caught out of it, they either do one of two things. Either completely back off and move on, or they react like this and continue to push on with the thing that they know is completely wrong to do and or say, but they continue to push and act like it was the perfectly reasonable thing to say because their egos are too big to let it go. This guy in the truck left his chihuahua in his car, and this guy decides to confront him over that fact.
You're the guy that left the dog in the car, huh? You're the guy that left the dog in the car, aren't you? You had a chihuahua in there earlier. Yeah, that's real good. What?
Believe it or not, I mean, we thought this is the first time that we come to the zoo. We thought that we are allowed to put that dog in.
So,
take that dog in.
but then you go home. You take the dog home. You don't leave the dog in a hot car.
The windows were open.
It's not. Don't you watch the news? Kids and dogs, they die. 10 minutes. It was hot.
And I mean,
When they took the dog out of there, I called the police. When they took the dog out of there, it was lethargic. It wanted to pass out. It was so hot. It's too hot.
it was their decision.
No, but you got to be smart. It's too hot.
Actually, I mean, I came out like 2 times too.
When you get in the car when it's hot, even if the windows are cracked, you can't breathe. It's hard to breathe. But how do you think the dog feels? It's terrible. My wife was almost crying. You're lucky the dog was still alive.
Of course, it's the Chihuahua, the epitome of the accessory that is not considered a living creature by a lot of people who have a Chihuahua, which is kind of depressing to say a lot. But it's just like, of course, it's like, oh, they don't allow pets inside the store. Oh, we'll just leave it in the car. It'll be fine. Even if it's hot, it'll be fine. It's like they just have no consideration for the living being. They just see the Chihuahua as an accessory. Here are Karen, who makes a giant fuss about something, about needing an actual manager at this local Target, causes this entire kerfuffle, but you won't be prepared for what it turns out she's after here when we get a glimpse of it at the end of the clip.
You don't have a store manager that's a man? So what's your store manager name? Allison? Okay, so it's Allison. So who did I speak to the other day? Who was the man that was over the store just last week that I reported?
Is it Jonathan?
I do not know. I have him on footage.
Yeah, he's not like he's up front.
No,
Okay, so
he was a
Steve?
store manager. Are you now? Is Allison the store manager?
She's a store manager, yeah.
She's considered the store manager.
Like
She's not an assistant manager or anything?
she's a store
Okay, did you
manager.
tell me that you was the store manager just a few seconds ago?
I'm part of one of the leaders around here.
No, but I thought you said you were the store manager.
When she's not on duty, I'm in charge of everything around
But
here.
I asked you,
Okay,
Were you
what
the
did
store
actually need?
manager?
'Cause
And
I'm
you
not
said
gonna
you
sit-
were a
I'm
store
not gonna sit here
manager.
and argue with you. What you need?
Okay, so I just want to know who the store manager is because you said you were a store manager,
Okay.
and then when I
What do
started to
you
get my
need? 'Cause
phone
I'm
out,
not
you
gonna
said you were a
stand
team
here- I'm not
lead.
gonna stand here and argue with you. What do you need?
Okay, well, I thought the customer was always right, so I'm not arguing.
Customer's always right, but I'm not gonna argue with you.
Okay, thank you. So I'm right, so stand here. Anyway, all right.
Mara, you need me? Yeah. What you need?
Let me get another associate. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me find someone who acts like Target is actually a corporation and not a neighborhood store. So let me go to the front, please. Excuse me, when you all get a chance, can you call the store manager or the assistant manager, please? Thank you. Excuse me.
Can I have that box?
Oh, I have my phone up on it. Can you wait till I finish using it?
Are you just doing a transaction?
Can you wait till I finish using the box? I'm just standing here waiting for the manager. Okay, thank you. Are you the assistant manager? I thought you said you were a team lead. The team lead is over the whole store today?
Yes, Alex is not here.
A team lead can be over the whole store?
She can, yes.
Okay, well, no, that's not correct because I call corporate.
Huh?
That's not correct. Where's the assistant manager at?
Right here. How can I help
Okay, hi, assistant manager. I cannot believe you can actually say that you were over the whole store today.
She was. I just got here.
Okay. So I'm going to just complain about the prices. This is $7.49 and this is also $7.49. The kids spray and the adult spray. And if you know,
Yeah, that's right. She wanted the manager so she could complain about the price of bug spray. You can't make this stuff up, man. You think the manager's able to do shit about the prices of products on their shelves? They're not in charge of that. They aren't in charge of managing the store itself. They have no control of how corporate decides to change the damn prices. Complaining to them about the prices is stupid. Especially causing this much of a kerfuffle over it, and then recording yourself thinking you're the bigger person. What a waste of time. Seriously. Here we have an interesting situation where these customers weren't exactly happy with their Taco Bell order. Apparently it was thrown in haphazardly and caused a mess inside the bag. Either way, we don't know exactly what it looked like inside the bag because we start when they've already dumped the contents of the bag out on the bench after they've come back from seeing the order.
Okay, we want a refund on this. We called.
And half my food's broken up. It's crap.
You guys
threw it
didn't
in
do
the bag
nothing.
and
You
made
didn't
it
even
seem
care.
like
I
it
called
was
your
fine.
corporate, or I tried to call your corporate. It's closed. Your manager, Jeremy, didn't give a the phone up on me. We want our back. You don't throw food in a bag just like that.
Okay.
You ordered online, correct?
Yes. Whoever the Jeremy is, he can go to I don't appreciate being hung up on. I need a refund first.
No, you ain't getting refund.
I want a refund.
Online. I can't do anything.
Care. This is my money we're talking. Then remake my meal. Remake my meal,
You
dude.
threw it on the counter. I'm not
Because it's already open.
You call this, this, and then my burrito. Is it seriously?
You can't just rip me off on my money, bro.
You know what?
I want my money, bro.
I can't do anything about it. It's online. I can't.
Then remake the meal.
Nah, you threw it on the counter being disrespectful.
I dumped it out to show you how you guys threw it in my thing.
This is Whitney talked about 244 Free Swing Drive. I've got an agitated customer that just refuses to leave.
I want my money, bro.
They came in here throwing the food all over the place.
I didn't throw food all over the place. I want my money, bro. I want my money back. I want my money, bro. Y'all think I'm f***ing watch. They called the police and they're refusing to give me my money. Who are you talking to?
My mom.
They're refusing to give the money. They called the police.
I'm sorry, but I think you've kind of lost a bit of your argument there, especially with how you've chosen to handle this one. Going with the whole fact of like, okay, we got my online order, we've walked away, now we've looked at it, we've come back, and instead of just giving them the bag and letting them look at the state of the food in there, we've decided to upend the bag and emptied it out on the counter. Like, it's one of those things where, yeah, it may have been in a shit spot. Like, they may have just haphazardly thrown it all in. That might be true. They'll never know now because you've just dumped the contents onto the bench and and there's a very high likelihood that when it was dumped like that, it could have been opened up, it could have had this and that, like just a bunch of issues here. And yeah, it was probably, depending on how you were talking to the manager, it was probably rude for them to hang up. Probably. I say probably because, you might have been being very abusive and then that becomes less so, Though what I do find funny is how much of a trash heap your car looks like. Like, buddy, do you have any leg room down there? It looks like it's all just rubbish. Here we got an angry Karen neighbor who believes that these people didn't buy their house or don't own the house they live in or even rent it, so she has an aggressive meltdown on their front door porch.
It's not American, it's my property! Okay, then give me your full name. Go for it. Show me some illegal paperwork, because I know you didn't buy this house. You don't have enough money. Get off my property. Is Mike and Leslie your real estate agent? Do it, bitch. American citizen angry at you assholes.
Again, like with a similar clip from earlier where some crazy Karen neighbors going up to their neighbor's door and doing random things, I'd like to see what happens if they did the same thing to a gun nut in America. Like, it would be a very interesting situation to say the least. No, I'm not saying for it to happen, it'd just be interesting to watch. And also, what does it matter to you if they own this house they live in or not? Genuinely speaking. They clearly have the ability to, they have the keys to the house, they're able to install Ring cameras and various other bits and pieces. It's clear to a certain degree they're either renting this house or outright own it. What does it matter to you beyond that? It's not your problem, unless you're just the crazy lady down the road who doesn't like people who don't fit into the status quo in your neighborhood, because it seems to be that case there. It's like, oh, you don't look rich, you don't look like you have the money to buy a house like this, so therefore you don't own this house, even if you do, because you don't look like you should. Like, don't judge a book by its cover, you know? Here we have a Karen who has a need to follow this person with a bunch of equipment around the apartment complex for some reason because she thinks something's going to happen. I don't know what exactly she's expecting here.
Are you 206? Okay, I gotta go to the homeowner first. I don't know who you are.
You only checked before.
Yeah, with the building. I got a key right here.
Okay, check with homeowner. I will go check.
Okay, why are you following me?
I'm curious what's doing the room.
Okay, excuse me.
I'm like your watch also.
What the heck?
Amazing, Karen, amazing. Yeah, let's follow this person around with what looks to be a bunch of medical equipment, to be completely honest. Let's totally intrude on someone else's private life and where they need help like this, and we have to be such a nosy people to find out what in the world people are doing when it comes down to this, because, you know, it's one of those things. It's just a natural human thing, right? We all got to be nosy, right? That's totally how we all work, right? Right? No, of course not. In the next clip, we got our favorite fisherman dealing with Karens yet again.
That right there. Delivering.
Oh, gosh. Say cheese, guys. Cheese. Man, you just don't give up, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah. You already went viral before. You're gonna go viral again. Here we go. Yeah.
I'm sure your guests are very happy that in knowing what a problem you've been caused.
Oh yeah. Big problem.
Man's just peacefully fishing, minding his own business, and this guy's just like, what? You don't have any right to be here. What the hell are you doing? Just being a bit of an annoyance about it. When you're pissed and angry, but you don't want to cop an assault charge. I like to think that she picked the bin up and then filled all the rubbish back into the bin after bashing it. But hey, good way to get rid of your anger without getting yourself in a bunch of shit, so good choice. So here we have a racist, cranky old lady going over to her neighbor's house because apparently she's paranoid that this person's dog's going to attack her dog. Even though that hasn't happened yet, she decides to confront the owner of that dog for some weird reason. Here's the clip.
We were raised around black people. And all most of them were very nice.
I got everything
You know
on
what?
camera. So you can leave, please. You can get off my property. My dog has never messed with your
You
dog.
were doing anything with me again, I'll call the police.
Call the police. Everything's on camera. I'll be happy to show them. I'll be happy to show them. I
don't want to see that dog outside.
Well, he's going to be outside because I have a right to have him just like every other person in here. He ain't done nothing to you. He ain't done nothing to your dog.
Why are you so nasty?
I'm nasty by explaining to you that my dog hasn't done anything wrong. You came over here to my house on my property.
But the dog came to my property.
Look, I've been nice to you. I've helped you and your family. I've always talked to you.
You've never helped me in my family. You've never done a goddamn thing.
You coming over here?
All you've done is been negative.
No, I haven't. I'm going to ask you to please leave my property. I don't know if you're just having a bad day or whatever, but today ain't.
I'm not having a bad day, but you know what? You're a black person in a white neighborhood, and you're acting like one. Why don't you act like a white person in a white neighborhood?
Keep it up. It's all on camera.
I don't give a shit what it is
all
on
right,
camera.
well, you can go back over to your house, and you can have a nice day. That's what you can do. And I'm going to keep walking my dog around this neighborhood.
Man, I just love that quote. You're a black guy in a white neighborhood and you're acting like a black guy. It's like, what is that supposed to mean? Oh no, I am acting me as a person. What the fuck? You're acting like a black guy in a white neighborhood because you're a black guy. It's like, what even is that supposed to be? What, you're trying to place some form of racist stereotype, like, oh, he's a criminal, he's an asshole, something along those lines? Like, what is exactly your point you're trying to get at here? Oh no, he's a black guy in the neighborhood that is apparently filled to the brim with white people. Hui. That's not racist. That's not a racist remark whatsoever. Well, I wouldn't have even known that. Oh, wait, hold on a moment. It is. It's just one of those things where it's just some people's racism is just on the level of just sheer stupidity. It doesn't even make sense why they're out like that anymore. It's just pure hatred and trying to see blood in the waters when there isn't any, and it just doesn't work. It's really stupid. And this guy just stood his ground and said, yeah, you can send the cops over. I've got a camera here that I can give them the footage. It's all fine. You do you. Like, it's clear that he's dealt with this a lot from this neighborhood. And he just understands, like, you just gotta not give a fuck and just not say much else other than that, you know? Here we at Karen Crazy at Karen Crazy's favorite Walmart being Karen Crazy Crazy. I don't know. I'm just saying a bunch of random words. Here's a clip.
Yes, I am.
I take that shit. I'm coming in this to get my motherfucking money back from y'all where we all go.
This is what I stand for, right? What is it? What I steal from you guys, huh? What the I got from you guys? I'm butt ass naked right now. What I steal from you guys? Show me what I steal from you guys, huh? Ain't here. Ain't hiding in my titties. Yeah, I walk up in this store with 3 black
I got it.
and I'm automatically stealing. Bitch, let's go. Let's go, my nigga. What I steal. What's the motherfucking problem? And what's the motherfucking problem? When crackheads run up in this bitch, take all y'all shit all day, and I'm paying for my shit. Yeah, tell him. But yeah, this bitch right here, right now. Right now, this bitch right here, right now. Real talk. These bitch. Don't touch me.
Hey, no.
What's up? Let's talk it. Let's talk it.
I can feel I'm sitting here right now.
It's coming up in the store. Let's talk about the
No, we do not know her at all. She just said, all right. Yeah, she touched me in the assistant man.
I'm recording it. She acting. Please, please.
You're either high on drugs or drunk, or maybe a mixture of both of them. Either way, you're flat out bat crap crazy. It's some wild shenanigans going on at this Walmart, with this person absolutely losing her mind. I don't know. I don't get people who are like this, especially just taking random crap and throwing it around. Like, obviously, something happened prior to the actual clip itself to lead to what actually happened in the clip. But what that will be, we'll never know. We'll never know, will we? Here we got a very interesting clip where we have an owner of a dog who doesn't have her dog on the leash and is not really good at controlling their dog when they're off the leash. And it turns out that they're not quite good at controlling their dog when they have a leash.
Recall your dog?
Oh, sure.
I don't care if he's friendly, put him on a leash. Put him on a leash, please. But he's approaching us while we're training dogs. This is an on-leash park, right?
To a person. You take those little rats. Take your big dog that you cannot control. Get the out of my face.
What are you doing?
Are you gonna hit out of my face? We have you recorded.
Get your dog and leave, please. All we asked was you to leash your dog, and then you got dragged to other people. Your dog is way out of control. Get out of here.
Dog and you won't have an issue.
You're the one breaking the law, lady.
Dog is terrified.
You're getting dragged up to people. I have it all on camera.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, what? Us telling you to leash your dog? Let's go back to work.
I have my gripes with dogs that are not on leashes. There's a story to that. It's in a video somewhere. I'm not going to redo that here because it's only a short clip. But ultimately, it's like one of those things where you should just have your dog on a leash unless you're in a dog park where you can clearly see everything and only ever take your big dogs in the big dog section. Like, it just annoys me that this owner clearly hasn't really trained their dog well, or maybe the dog is young and isn't really trained that well because you know it's young and it takes a lot of effort. But clearly, according to the information we have here, her dog, once it was leashed, dragged her towards this other person. Clearly, you have no control over your dog, and maybe you should be better and actually train them, so this dog doesn't end up like many others, where it attacks someone and gets put down because of it. In this clip here, we've got a guy who is attempting to get a thing called as a pup cup from McDonald's, and I don't know one way or another how he even got here in the first place. It seemed like he was offering to pay for it, but they refused to make it for him, so escalations continue because, you know, he refuses to move on, they want him gone, and eventually the police are called. Here's the clips.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, please.
I'm doing a video.
I'm gonna need you to leave, sir.
Why was the reasoning why you won't give me a pup cup?
We're not allowed to do pup cups.
Yes, you are. I come here 2-3 times a week, every week, and get a pup cup. Every time I come here.
We're not supposed to do pup cups. If they're doing it, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Do you not understand? It's just a little cup of whipped cream.
Sir, I need you to leave, please.
Why won't you give me a pup cup?
Because we do not do pup cups at this establishment.
Bullshit. Came here yesterday and got a pup cup.
Somebody hand me the phone, please. Call the police.
She's calling the police because I want a pup cup? Let's see what the police have to say because a person wants a pup cup? Seriously, you're calling the police because someone wants a pup cup. That's absolutely absurd. It's absolutely ridiculous. Cassopolis, Michigan. No, that's absolutely ridiculous. All you have to do is put some goddamn whipped cream in a cup, and so that my dog can have a pup cup. And I was paying for it. I asked to pay for it. You McDonald's people need to start. Like, come on now. It's a freaking pup cup. Arrogant McDonald's manager right there. Right there. Cassopolis, Michigan. I'm going to corporate with this. McDonald's doesn't support dogs, but you want me to round up to support the freaking kids every time I come here? It's a little bit of whipped cream in a cup, and I'm paying for it. It's a pup cup. Quit being so stubborn. Just give me a freaking pup cup. This could all be averted with a little bit of whipped cream in a cup for my dog. This is why America's going to people like you. We don't do pup cups. I came here 2-3 times a week and get a pup cup. Tell me I can't get a pup cup. Wait till you lose your job when I send this to corporate. I'm waiting till the police get here. Not much, man. It really didn't need to escalate like this, but I'm only recording for my safety and because of what they're doing. But I come here 2-3 times a week, almost every day. And I just asked, I was like, hey, I bring my dog because she gets excited every time I come to McDonald's because I get her a little pup cup. I literally asked if I can...
Let me just talk to him for a second.
I literally just came up to the window. I was like, hey, can I pay for a pup cup, just a little cup of whipped cream? And she's like, no, we don't do that. I'm like, what are you talking about? I came here yesterday and got a pup cup. I'm like, what's the big deal? It's just a little whipped cream and a little cup. And she's sitting there making a big deal saying, we don't do pup cups. You need to leave. I want you to leave. I'm like, hold on. I'm going to pull up my phone. I'm like, you guys are really refusing to give me a pup cup for 35 cents that, you know, it shouldn't be asking. And she's like, I'm calling the cops if you don't leave. I said, go ahead and call the cops because I want to document this because they're calling the cops on a customer, a paying customer that comes here regularly.
We're just out here to keep the peace.
That's what I want.
Said you were screaming at him and yelling at him and videotaping and...
I wasn't screaming or yelling. Arrogant McDonald's manager right there. Just give me a freaking pup cup. This is why America's going to people like you. I'm gonna send the video to corporate.
Is he good with you? He's good with me. Okay, man, you're banned. Find another place.
That's cool.
I don't know if
I won't come back here.
I appreciate that because I understand your part, but I don't want to see you being the aggressor and coming back.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Fist bump. All right.
Fist bump works.
Man, genuinely speaking, I get it. If you got this item previously on multiple other occasions, then I get it. But at the same time, it's one of those things, they're not giving it to you now. The manager said no. I don't get why you don't just move on with your day. I don't see why it's worth the effort to waste your time and energy to continue to argue about a cup of whipped cream. If you're that desperate to get a cup of whipped cream for your dog, just go to your local supermarket and get a can of that stuff. It's like $4 or $5 maybe. Like, yeah, it's not from Macca's, it's not the 35 cents, it's not as easy, but at the end of the day, if you really want it, you may as well save yourself the time and effort of dealing with whatever this mess was. It's just like I don't get why I don't get why the manager was so upset about this, and I also don't get why you were so pushy about it to the point where you started going off at the manager for not doing. It's just a question of why. Just why. It's just like at some point you've just got to learn to just choose not to escalate a problem that is ultimately very silly and not really something worth your time and effort, like this one here. But clearly that's not the case for you. This terminal erupts into chaos after a 6-hour flight delay turns into a full-on cancellation.
I wanted to wait and come up here and tell you I want to give you guys hope earlier. We are timed out now. Here we go.
And when's the next one come in?
That part I don't know, sir.
Communication.
You guys knew that a long time ago.
Come out here to tell people.
Yeah.
Why did it
Agreed.
take so long to communicate?
Because we were trying to get you on time, sir.
One time was 7 o'clock.
In and out of the whole state of Florida. That was full. He just told you. That was full. He just told you. We want Southwest coming down. That's Southwest. That's not Frontier. But so your Frontier flights could not come in. Yeah. Back up. You can be a little nicer.
For you, 6 hours.
I understand, but you guys are too close. Hold on. Too close.
No information.
Just cancel it.
You got a horrible attitude. Oh, you're a supervisor now.
We're supposed to wait another 3 hours. They haven't said
You upset us, John.
We were told we were brand new. We were told we were brand new. Timed out. So what does that mean? This is why they're called Frontier. Frontier. Not Frontier. Frontier. They can off. This is airline.
Unless they have more problems. To give us what?
I've got no words for this one, if I'm completely honest. Like, how do you stuff up that much as a company that what is initially just a delay in the flight, you just full on cancel the flight and say, I'm sorry guys, but you're not going to get a flight until next Tuesday. Granted, we don't know what day this is on, but considering they say next Tuesday, it's assumed that it's probably going to be a few days until the next flight. What in the world? How does that happen? And as a company, how do you A, let that happen, and B, your only solution to this problem is to not just get a plane in sooner or mess around with like pushing multiple people flights, but like how do you, your main way to solve this problem is to say, sorry guys, you can't fly till next Tuesday, whatever plans you have that might have been for the weekend, that your hotels you're going to be into, that you're now going to cop a multi-$100 late check-in fee depending on your luck, or you'll just straight up lose out on thousands of dollars because you don't even need to go in on the Tuesday because you're gonna be back before that. Like, that's nuts. Like, I just, how? Why? Just, I'm lost. This is, wow. I genuinely